that. No intro. Just. Oh well, that's where it goes. Let's turn this thing off. Greetings, everyone. Thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling. All right, we'll just get started. So, yeah, I'll do a message portion and then Q&A as usual. So, much love. Thank you for joining us, and here we go. I am Moses. Greetings. Yes, the one from the Bible. My presence is still here on your planet. And I am here to inform you there's also a possibility of future connections that will be coming in through more frequently. But these are biblical times, once again, of has always been throughout your history of mysteries that cannot be solved. And we are seeing great mysteries coming into your environment even heavier than ever before as you connect more to yourselves as the truth becomes more part of your planet. You're allowing this energy of the spirit realms to come through more clearly and seen as anomalies, but also of great gestures, but also of great change on their planet. It is just slow movement until this era begins. It is already have begun, but it is in its early stages of truly showing itself on it. As for what is to come is up to you. There is much planned. It's just the human consciousness is still deciding. Of course, they already have decided, as I'm here. I am not here to bring that to you. You are here to experience it, but you are also there to tap into it. As anomalies continue, but major ones are on the way. Blessings to you all. We are the Andromedans. Here for only a moment. Your Middle East, yes, has much tension at this time. Even the CERN technology in their Switzerland is causing much ruckus. It has just been quiet, but very, well, at least it has been very busy recently. It has been causing weather issues on your planet at this time. But in your Middle East, yes, there's been much worry from alien races of civil war. But of course, yes, Yemen is a big issue at this time because many beings are being affected by that area, not just human, alien also. As there's many technologies being used in that area of the world causing humans to think unclearly. Also, aliens also. That is your fourth dimensional wars that are going on in that area and other areas of your planet. But your Middle East is one place that they wish to start a war, but I don't believe they will be successful in this, as much of positive influence has been continuing their efforts. Your Illuminati presence wishes for war. They are losing their steam. Yes, they still have a great power over this planet, but they wish to continue great darkness over your Earth, as you can see. But they are failing in more places than they wish to do so. As many of them are even going bored with this planet because they're not getting what they want anymore. That's quite fascinating to us to see. But just to let you know that your energies are working as your positive vibrations continue on this Earth. Yes, you can't solve all the Earth's problems, but major problems you can solve. We are just grateful we are connecting with you. Greetings, I am Cyrus with Ashtar Command. Syrian Ashtar Command. Greetings to you. We bring our joys of happiness that you are growing into your spirit minds, realizing your abilities. More will come too. You will connect more to your chakra vibrations, even feel them. Many of you already are. Some might even see them. As you brighten your light, you will not just see yourself, but you'll see other dimensions as you continue your work among the world and seeing where your vibration is going. It is going all many places. Just one moment. Bringing assistance to your planet. But many aren't. Some feel very exhausted. They don't feel like they're giving enough to this world, but realize you are. You're just not seeing it. It is not necessarily to see it. But everyone on this planet is bringing in has their place here. Your efforts are being made to bring a better world. Those that wish to do so, of course. It does not mean you have to see it, though. You feel it. The more you feel it, that shows you are in your awakening state. Is excellent. So we are here, many of us are here at this time to bring assistance to your questions.
Okay, first up is Emmy.
Yes. Not hear this person.
Do you have any messages for me from the Ashtar Command?
One moment. But yes, you're going through a healing process at this time. There just seem to be many low vibrations around you which to take over your power from what it seems. You are much bigger. Well, you already know you're well known in the galactic communities. Well, if you don't know, well, now you do know. Well, either way, you are many beings which should take your vibration down because you are doing a great healing on the planet. You're not giving me the full details of it. What's your influence is major on this world, as everyone is, but you know, definitely have your. In some days, you have been attacked recently. It seems that's why you've been feeling ill recently. Yes, go ahead, please.
Thank you for that. Yes, I felt attacked. And my second question is: are there any messages from my guides and galactic friends?
Well, it does seem like there's a heavy Orion presence around you that's bringing you assistance at this time. You did ask for assistance from whoever would bring help, but it does seem like even they are being manipulated by the beings that are around you. But yes, they are handling it well, but it does seem to be quite complicated at this time. It does seem like where your job connections are causing some of this from what we are seeing. So, but you'll be able to meditate on this and heal it because there does seem to be a further source there that you're not aware of. You can meditate on it. Basically, it's like, where is this job situation? I mean, I'm not talking about job. It is more, well, I'll let you connect with that, but it is a source that you're not aware of. Let's put it that way. We believe
Thank you
can
very
find
much.
it. Yes, you're welcome.
Okay, next up is Mary.
Hello.
Yes.
My first question is, are there any messages for me from anyone?
Yes, the Yeshua is with you right now, assisting with your vibration. He seems to be training you in astral to connect more to your abilities to bring assistance to others. And I'm not quite ready yet to assist others yet. Well, those in your family unit, yes. But I believe it will go out further than that eventually. They do say you do still need training from those that do training of your intuitive abilities. It is worth looking into, but they say you definitely will be able to help others for sure when you're ready for it. Blessings.
Thank you. My second question is, exactly what is Yeshua doing to train me in astral?
To help others, to assist others, and yourself and your family. But I believe that you will find a small group to assist. What to say, strangers at first, or friends that are strangers that will become friends, or friends that become closer friends. We do see a group around you that you will bring intuitive messages to, and also help them on their journey too. When the time is right for you, of course. There's no rush, but
yes, of course.
we do see that we do see a comfortable environment there. So.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Yes.
Bless you.
You're welcome.
Okay, next up is Kingsley.
Greeting.
Yes.
Yes. Any messages for me?
Yes, there's been beings around you that have been causing some difficulties in your mental state in some degree. Some are Syrians, because they are kind of threatened by your abilities, but nothing to worry about. It seems to be keeping your level. They're working through those that you know, friends of yours. Basically, the skeptical energies, they are rising that energy up around them to make it difficult for you to speak to them. So they work with those that aren't aware of these things or are very don't understand it, so they make things worse for them in their mental states. Like they add the extra fear level to it. But other than that, I believe you're doing quite well in your energy field. Even there, I believe you can see through all of that, what we are seeing. Blessings.
Yeah. Second question. About the Pleiadian contact. Should I just wait for it?
Well, I would just Well, that will happen when it will happen. Well, I would just continue on your way, not to worry, not to put a whole lot into that. It will happen eventually, but as you wait by the corner, yes, you'll be waiting a long time. So I would say not to put that on your main agenda. To have it there, but to continue your work, and it will happen eventually.
All right.
Only thing we're picking up is a spiritual connection. That would be the strongest.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, your governments are not allowing us to come on down and say hi. Now your third eye can open up more. That is definitely a plus.
Okay.
Lessons.
Okay, next up is David.
The blessings.
Yes.
And the first question is for Ria. And she should be on one of the ships in Ashtar Command right now. And she had asked me, like exactly what she does, because she does have trouble remembering at times.
Yeah, she does scientific analysis of worlds where the emotions are on those planets for contact, for what contact the planet will allow. Just like your world, your world is, many are welcoming our visits and many are very much more in the opposite of that. But she does evaluate those type of energies. She does much more than that. Also talks with the councils often, where she's picking up as for disturbances around the ship and areas of unwanted visitations. Let's put it that way. But there's a great deal she does from what we are seeing. She's not giving. It's not telling all of this. But that's what she's saying. I guess it's not.
They just as usual.
Yes.
And is there any messages for me?
Yes, just to be patient with your connections. As there's been some interference around you recently, it seems, by a Galactic Federation. They're not naming themselves, but there's been a lot of interference with many of the federations at this time as they bring assistance to humanity. As for connections have been blocked in certain ways because lower vibrational beings are not ones. They're trying to disconnect all communication with alien, messages. They're not fully successful, but they are trying as much as they can using technologies to do so. Yes, it has not been that successful, but it is causing a disconnect. But as for your direction, I see much of your energies, yes, is in astral, as you are aware. And Pluto has been a place you've been visiting a lot recently, as there's been a place of experimentation there. But also on your Mars, as usual, you have been there. And it is clearing a lot of low vibrations that have been consuming Mars for quite some time. It is getting better. It is not perfect, but it is getting better. So you are bringing reinforcements there, it seems. And others are also. There's a heavier Sirian race there. A heavier presence, I should say. They bring more positivity there, but yes, it is the Wild West there, if you want to call it something from your planet. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Blessings.
Yes.
Hi, Cyrus. My name is Stacy.
Yes.
And I'm actually not familiar with my connection with Ashtar Command, so I was just wondering if we have one, if you could tell me what that's about.
Yes, you are connected to what we call the Blue Angels with the Ashtar Command. They're angelic energies that we see often, not always, but you bring protective energy to Ashtar, messages to us. As we are not always able to see everything like humans, not all species are able to see everything. Higher dimensional beings even cannot see everything, so you bring assistance to us in that form, in spirit form, from what we are seeing. We call them the Blue Angels. Others might have another name for them. But also your presence, you do have other aspects of you connected to Syrian worlds at this time that are Ashtar Command connected. And those are just civilian lifetimes. They are very comfortable from what I see. Comfortable daily life on those planets. That's all they're saying for me at this time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. My second question is actually about the feline that lives with me. Her name is Dot.
Yes.
And I was just wondering if she has any messages or anything she'd like to share.
Yeah, she's removing a lot of dark energies from the family. She's kicking a lot of low energies out, ghost beings. She just is pretty good at, well, those that are not necessary, basically. She's also bringing more angelic energies and also knowledge into the family so they can see what is going on, the anomalies around you, to break down those barriers of fear. Seems to be assisting a great amount with removing fear in her own way. It is struggle, of course, from what I see, but it seems to be doing quite well. But yes, I do see a lot of fairy energies there Dot has brought in. So there might be some flickering lights, a door open for no reason. And that is the fairy energies from what I'm seeing.
Okay. Thank you. Next up is Stephen.
Hello, Cyrus.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings, much love.
Yes.
I was wondering if you could help me on a dream that I had recently. There's two different dreams I had that are similar to the same one. But this first one, I was going through a large building, basically infiltrating it and taking out the bad guys, I believe. I was going into this one area where there's a whole bunch of younger people that were there. And in the corner was like some kids that are hooked up to like a VR type of a headset or something. And then in the middle, there's a whole bunch of rows of like computers and stuff of younger people working on them and stuff. And I had a gun, and I was basically went in the middle, and there's like three people in the middle. I took them out, and then I just kept going through the building, taking these different people out. Broke some glasses one place, and then like a couple days later, I found myself at like the same building where there's a couple rooms with some computers and a couple ladies that were there. I'll talk with them for a little bit, and then I go into like this movie type of thing, and I was asking what kind of movies are playing, and one said like the lunar landings, and somebody in the background said, "Oh, that's just boring." And I said, "Okay, what else is playing?" And then I said, "Oh, I like to pick this movie." And then they said, "Oh, you have to wait for this other movie to be over." Just wondering if you can give more information on that. Thank you.
Yes, you are in a simulated reality. It was not just a dream, it was a real reality where an actual human can put on a headset and actually go into the reality for real. And you were actually in that reality. You're tapping into that vibration. There are parts of your world where that's possible. Well, in the higher realms, I believe, fourth dimension, but I believe that was a real reality. It wasn't giving you the full details of what was going on. But it shows you how these things are truly, yes, a matrix world basically is what you're entered into. It does seem like you were there to unlock some kind of low vibration that's connected to this dimension. Basically, a lot of these VR technologies are used for mind control on this planet at this time. I believe you're bringing assistance to remove these mind control connections, for what I am seeing at this time. That's all they have for that.
Yeah, it definitely resonates. Thank you. Second question is, do I have any messages from my galactic family or from my universal family? Thank you.
Yes, it does seem like you have a lot of elemental energies, elemental aliens around you also from other worlds around you at this time. I believe mostly a Pleiadian elemental energy. I believe from the fairies from the Pleiades seem to be around you recently. They do visit this Earth often, but they seem to be around you a lot recently, so possibly they'll give you a dream world for you to remember, possibly. And it'll be one of many plants, animals, and feel like you're on another planet. It's just to give you indication that they're there. They're possibly that will do this. I believe they will have to give you infusion to do so. You can always ask. I believe you will.
Yeah, definitely. I'll accept that infusion to help me see clearer. Thank you.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, next up is Mark.
Okay. Hi, Cyrus.
Yes.
Okay, first one is any message from a close entity?
One moment. Yes, there's been a lot of Zeta presence around you. Yes, alternate realities have been assisting with knowing more about your Earth reality, and also for you to receive downloads of other Earth realms, other versions of Earth. Also, I believe that's becoming more. That will come to mind more of the other Earths that are here that are very close to your dimension. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
That will assist with others in their awakening process.
Okay. Second one is any message from permanent giant?
Yes, so just say one moment. One moment. Yes, and they say in the meditation to use different colors to show beings that are not always being seen. If you close your eyes and do a slight meditation, if you add a color yellow or blue to it, most likely you will see beings in that meditation that you've never seen before. They'll open your reality more when they're seeing.
Okay. Like filter. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Correct.
Thanks.
Okay, Daria.
Hello there.
Greetings.
Sirius. Greetings. So, Sirius, what can you say to me?
One moment. Yes, one moment. Yeah, around you, there seems to be a very large female, a grandmother. She shows herself as large, though. I'm not sure why she does that, but I guess it gets her attention. Kind of like a cartoon version of herself is what she's showing. I don't believe she's on this Earth realm anymore, from what I can pick up on. She seems to bring you assistance and guidance for your mother, from what I am seeing, but also for your assistance. She's going to open up more of your astral world so you can remember more. There's been much held back because of your mission, but I believe she's allowed to connect more. This will be a closer connection to your Mother Earth energy, but also give you an indication of where the planet is going. It does seem like you're going to be opening up your lens of perception.
Awesome.
Next year, but it will be opening up before that.
Cool. I do already get heaps of
Yes.
timeline indications and future flashbacks because it happens in the past for me. But anyway, which is good. Is good. And
yes, that would become more detailed, it seems.
Cool. And I do thank you for all contribution to everything. And second question is, I probably have a funny pocket at Ashtar Command somewhere. Could you?
Yes, well, there seems to be when you are on ship, everyone seems to be in the nude, and also people turn into pigs.
So I make them nude.
Yes. And some you turn into pigs. I mean, humanoid pigs. Not the ones that are walking around. You seem to be more comfortable around the pigs. They don't hide as much as humans do.
I bet they don't. Like
no, not at all.
Their pigs have too small.
Yes.
Too small. I mean, I mean, hands, or what do you call it in English? So they can't cover it up.
Yes.
It's like a Tyrannosaurus would hide.
Yes.
Yes, you just can't do that. So yeah, you just have to leave it then. But anyways, thank you. It's
You're
funny
welcome.
always. Yeah.
Yes. They also show you you add like a dance fever mood to the place too.
So basically, I'm on the ships and joking with everyone. Nothing
yes,
serious basically happens around me. I'm just.
yes, nothing gets done. Yes, that's okay.
Okay, so I'm allowed to be an asshole.
I don't see
That's
any
nice.
difficulties there from what we are thinking.
Okay,
They know when you're coming. Well, sometimes.
nice. I continue being one. Thank you,
Yes.
everybody, and good night.
Yes. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Martin.
Hi, are there any messages for me?
Yes, one moment. Yes, there seems to be a feline presence around you, a positive one, yes, of Syrian felines. But also, let's see, yes, with the Zetas also, you seem to have a connection, yes, with the government system here on this planet to bring more scientific knowledge from the alien races. You're bringing more technologies, allowing it seems to be your, yes, with your race, or you're not giving me an indication what race you're connected to, but it does not matter. We are assisting humanity, bringing in more alien technologies to assist humanity. Of course, some might not agree with technology connections, but either way. But you seem to be bringing to bring help, not to put the Earth into the wrong direction. And also for, yes, electricity, different types of versions of that. And that is what your presence is. It has you play a major role there. But I'm only getting like breadcrumbs of information with all that. So.
Okay, cool. My second question is, I was wondering if my higher self has a name.
Yes, they just said to explore your abilities. Share your knowledge with whoever you feel comfortable with. Even if those are not comfortable, find something that will intrigue them, because those that are around you are awakened slightly. Yes, there is skepticism there, but that's only because of fear. But you will know the right words and give them time, but I believe you'll be able to help them see more, because it will bring more positive energies to them. At whatever feels right, but it does seem like that will open up more, and your abilities will increase also, because you're trusting yourself more. So, but it's up to you, of course.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, next up is Amrin.
Hello.
Yes.
Ashtar. Yes. Syrian Ashtar command.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I have a question regarding something. If you could tell me about, I don't know if this might be true or not. Yesterday, I think it was today or yesterday, I suddenly felt like I remembered, or I got a download, or realized something, that another aspect of me, or me, is connecting all of humanity with his energy or my energy. In a way, I think this aspect of me have done this before in the past. It felt like he was preparing everyone for kind of a ride in, I don't know, to something higher, or to protect them with his energy. Is this true?
Yes, I believe so. Yes, I believe so. Yes.
Yes. Okay. I felt an invitation from him, like, to do this together, with his energy, that he's sending like his flame to everyone's hearts, to kind of let them be in his energy, to give them strength and make it easier for them. Could you maybe tell me about this?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, just a moment. I am hearing myself. This is checking for my connection. Yes. Yes, a lot of that energy is around your Middle East area. It is around other places, but Middle East seems to be one of the first areas where your aspect is at this time. The reason you are connecting to it more is for healing, but also to give your other aspect more energy to do so. It's basically to show humans there's nothing to be afraid of. And this will come in through a dream state or assist with their intuition. As for there's nothing to be afraid of. Of course, some will fight that, but either way, your assistance, and there's others there, it's not just you, of course, but you are you're showing other beings that there's nothing wrong with doing this, and others will feel more comfortable bringing assistance to humanity in the way you were doing it. So yes, you have done this in other realms, of course.
Okay, it felt like he wants to have Earth in his aura because of his vast energy.
Great.
To kind of protect it. Okay.
Yes,
and
it's been
my
fair
second,
enough. Yes. Yes, go ahead, please.
Yes, sorry. My second question is there any message from Archangel Haniel regarding this? And because she's my guide and guardian angel, and I usually speak with her about things.
Yes.
Does she have a message regarding this aspect of me who is around?
Yes, one moment. Yes, she said that you will change form, at least your spirit energy, your vibration will change into different aspects to assist those. Basically, you'll be connected to that. You'll be the object where individuals won't feel so afraid of. And so you're going to constantly shape-shift, basically. Your third dimension, you most likely will feel some of that among you, especially when around a heavy energy that is either accepting it or some that are rejecting it. You will see yourself working harder to transcend your energies for what will adapt to them to understand. Yes, your vibration, yes, is among this earth. It is, yes, very much part of the awakening process.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. Much love.
Okay, next up is our member Daniel, and I'll be reading his questions for him. His first question: I felt this idea of self-loathing when it comes to the spiritual challenges I'm going through, like I'm inviting them all repeatedly as a form of self-punishment. Where does this come from?
An Anunnaki aspect of yourself that is causing it is also you are growing more. So the more you grow spiritually, it's a part of you is connected to your ego that's causing you to, deteriorate. But you are, just like anytime you make a change, well, not for everyone. Someone, when you have change, you have a lot of fears and things boil up. It's like, it's not something I'm used to. So, but I believe that you're making an energy change. Your energy field is increasing. So this is just a negative hurdle, but it's nothing to worry about. It's just a part of you that you're healing at this time. I believe your senses will start to increase. Yeah, it's like a light bulb. You're just turning the power up more.
Okay, second question for Daniel. I sometimes feel interesting scenarios come to me. However, when I try writing them down, it feels like I can't really do them justice, hating how they turn out. How can I get over this?
Well, part of it is not meant to be written down. It does seem like these are just flashes that not necessarily need to be, but to get over this is, one moment. That seems to be a fear within you. Fear of the unknown, fear of the future that you might be seeing a little bit more than you need to. It does seem like because you are getting flashes of the future, it seems, in other places, of course. And part of you feels like you're connecting more than you should be. You're connected to things that maybe you should not be connected to. This is what I am seeing with your energy. So the idea of how to heal this is basically just to clear this side of you, the fear side, just to bring energy to that there's nothing to worry, that you're not connecting to anything that's sacred. The reason these images are being brought is just because you had realities in the past where this has happened and it caused difficulty for others. But understand, this is lifetimes ago on another world, it seems, where you did see the future quite clearly. It did cause issues for others, it seems. I imagine you can pick up on that. So I believe that was a Zeta incarnation. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Dragon.
Hello, the Ashtar.
Yes, greetings.
So I was minding my own business today, and I saw 555 on the clock, and I know that means buckle your seatbelt, change is coming. Do you have any information about that?
I will connect with what I'm allowed to see. One moment. Yes, you're getting on a highway of new thinking, basically. Of also new download. I do see a Palladian download that will come through. Obviously, not everything is going to be. They just say you're going to gradually change things in your life. Just gradually. You might put a pencil or a pen in a different place, and then just slowly evolve, slowly change. I believe around this December time, when you begin to feel this new vibration around you. Well, I'm picking up on. They can only give me hints. They can't tell me the whole thing. But yes, you are on a new track.
My other question is, I feel like, when I was a Draco and other things, that, because I didn't spend too much time on any one part of the galaxy, I kind of jumped around, that I've been an ambassador many times, and that I kind of have a future role, I guess, that I signed up for to help in that way in Earth a little bit as we bring in more ETs, help them feel comfortable, interacting with humans, stuff like that. So I was just curious about what you can connect to about that.
Yes, you've had feline incarnations where you would come to worlds as a feline being to a human world, and that doesn't always go so well. It's like, no, we have a talking cat here. But also, it does seem like what your guides are saying, basically, you're here to tell humans to chill out, basically, is what they're saying. There's nothing to worry about, just chill. So, but yes, this is a lifetime. You've, as an Arcturian, you have done this, as the feline seems to be the most adventurous. Got the most criticism as a feline. And this is on a humanoid world, so you have a feline visiting a humanoid world. That's that goes very. I imagine you can visualize that also, talking to the governments of those worlds, and just having a feline presence wasn't always the easiest for humans, but it was quite. I do feel the adrenaline with that. It was quite fascinating. I believe it was a Syrian world also that you were on, but I'm going to give in slight data on that. So, but yes, your role here will find itself. You will find yourself in a situation where people can hear you out. What seems.
All right, thank you.
Okay, next up is Miguel, and I'll be reading his questions for him as well.
Yes.
First question. My mother-in-law is saying that things in her house are being shifted from where she leaves them, like keys and other items. Yes. Could you tell me who's moving her things and if they have a message?
It does seem like there's a Mandela effect going on there also. So she's not always remembering where she thought she put it here, but actually she put it there. So it seems to be that some of that's going on also. I believe it's her guides, from what it seems. Her reality is being shifted from what I'm picking up on. So she's forgetting where she's put it. So she's like in a vortex right now, it seems. So this is part of her awakening. She possibly see another version of herself. I am seeing another version of her up here. So she might start to see things too, let's put it that way. Nothing to worry about, but it is not to be fully understood, as they say, but you will know what to do, that you're saying. Lessons.
Okay, second question for Miguel. Are there any messages for me from the angels?
Yes, as you see a reality shift, there will be others to follow, slight ones. You will also be led of anomalies on your planet. Either somebody will send you a link, or you're discovered on your own of your second awakening. You're already on a major awakening, but there's more to it than that. Basically, you might see this world as more alien. meaning seeing a future timeline. I believe you already have an indication of that to a certain degree. I believe that energy will increase. Blessings.
Thank you. Next up is our new member, Marvin.
Greetings, Cyrus. This is my first time here. I'm just trying to find out what type of contact I was having back in 2002 when I came home from work, and what was the message?
It does seem like it was a Zeta presence around you. Basically, just say you are not alone. You are safe, and there will be basically letting you know there will be more to your contact. I believe in more of a Palladian, even a Syrian connection. And also possibly. They're just preparing you basically for further connections. They're just getting you used to. They're like delivering you the beginning, and there'll be more that will come eventually. As for them coming physically, is a possibility, but you're definitely your third eye, your energy will see them more clearly when the time is needed. That was a message at this time.
Okay, for my second question, Cyrus, I'm trying to figure out what's my guy's name and how will I be able to have contact and be able to begin to astral project if I haven't already been able to astral project.
Oh yes, astral project. You do it every day. You're doing it right now. You become more aware of it basically in your meditation, basically. But as for your guide's name is. One is a female, but one is called the name of Isana. And the next one, there's another male energy around Redrick. And astral projection will be found in your meditations, basically. Just right now, yes, you're very connected to the third dimension. Basically, the idea is to relax your energies. The more you connect with these vibrations, the more you will relax and allow the fourth dimensional energies to come through. Of course. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Thomas, and I'll be asking his questions as well. First up is a question for his primary guide. Although I really tried to find a hopeful direction, the truth is I ruined myself so deeply. Now I can't take the pressure anymore. Do you believe I can keep going? Because I don't.
Well, yes, you just lost faith in yourself. But you can. We have to have faith in yourself to continue, of course. But you can do this. But it also has to do with having support around you, friends, family, to give you support. There must be somebody. And also to speak out, to get attention, to get that love. Because it does feel like at times you feel like you can't do it alone. But the more you get around others, the better. As we recommend. Thanks.
Okay, second question for Thomas. Don't my guides think that it was a mistake to incarnate in this family? Not to judge them, but it's too much for me.
Not at all. No, it's just that it's all in your perception. Remember, that was your choice, not theirs. They came with you because you asked them to come with you. But realize also you can find assistance from other places, friends. There are places on this planet where you can get, counseling, basically, if you feel like you need to. Because your self-worth is very important here. Everyone is. But of course, you have the choice of your own. You have your own options, of course. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Lucy.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
Hi. I had this great experience this morning, or mid-afternoon, I guess. I got a bunch of new crystals, and I was salting the other ones. And I was just soaking in the sun, and suddenly everything looked kind of like a TV screen that was all fuzzy, like pixels or something.
Ah, yes,
And
yes.
yes, and then it went away, but I felt really happy, and I went to my tree where there's some hidden. I know there's a hidden portal there, but I just got goosebumps all over my whole body, and I was just outrageously happy. And I'm wondering, was that a download? What happened?
You had a visitation. It does seem like it was angelic, but also alien. So your dimension shifted slightly. Whereas what you realize, they gave you a healing, as you can see, a very much needed one, it seems.
Yes.
I believe yes, it was from the elementals mostly, but there was other presence there.
Yes, the Fae.
Yes.
Yes. And maybe some dragons.
Most likely, they were removing a blockage that was around you. I meant like a slight mental blockage that you've been going through.
So, am I straightened out now? My chakras are back in alignment then?
You're still aligning. Yes, you're in better shape than you were before. Yes. You're not 100%, but you are in good. You're doing well. You're like at 70-80%, which isn't bad.
All right, that's good.
Yes.
So, let's see. So, okay, I know that I was told I'm kind of being attacked by mostly reptilians that are kind of mad at me.
Mm-hmm.
So today I got these just killer pieces of black,
Yes.
tourmaline, really big. They're like 3 pounds each, and they're so pretty. Should I carry those with me? Is that a good protection? Because I had the other black pyramids all around in my room, but I just feel attached to these. So I was wondering, just about crystals, like which I tend to go for the high vibe crystals, and these are really low, aren't they? And I just don't know what would be the best thing for me, but I just felt like I needed this around me.
The tourmaline will be good to bring with you. Also, that energy that you felt was actually a removal of a reptilian.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Yes. I did feel a reptilian presence was like, that's not a friendly energy around you. So yes, they did remove it. So if you feel anything, yes, because the reptilians do not like your presence or you're causing them much difficulties, as you are aware. But yes, having these crystals around, how many you wish, would be good because it does help rebuild your vibration, it seems.
I just love all. I have everything. I don't know if it's the fairy in me, but I love every crystal.
Yes.
Everything shiny. So these reptiles then are mad because I'm closing their portals.
Yes.
Okay. In this 3D time.
In fourth dimension, but yes.
Well, I mean, I'm doing it in
You're
this
doing it.
body.
You're connecting to
right, not in astral. I'm actually doing it myself right now.
Yes.
So I'm doing good then.
Yes.
Okay. Well, much love. Thank you.
Okay, next up is Carrie.
Hi, Sirius.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings. My question is, and request, are there any messages, and may I have an infusion from Ashtar Command, please?
Oh, yes, of course. We'd be happy to bring assistance for this. But also, yes, a message comes with it that, yes, it will just give you more indication that you are on the right path. But also, you possibly will see different colors around you. It just shows that the beings are around you. If you feel, yes, if you see slight, like in your side of your eye, or if you see changes in your third dimensional format, basically, you feel like a slight shift, that means that being is there. I believe that will come more clearly to you. But also, I believe the business energy, I do feel that as for you're changing your timeline, yes, that they say obviously patience, but you are on the right path. But you're receiving healing also to make the right decisions also. But you're being very patient, which is helping you make the right decisions, it seems.
Yes, I have been seeing little lights here and there in my peripheral, so thank you for that.
Yes.
My second question is, are there any messages from the angels, please?
Yes, say your trust in them is increasing. Not to say you distrust them, but you are trusting them more, which is helping you connect more to your higher self. It's also giving you more abilities to your healing abilities and your intuition. Your intuition is increasing day by day, it seems. So the more that you believe in your own self, the more powerful you become, as need to be. You don't want to become. Yeah, your power goes as what the earth can handle, and those around you. So you bring in just increments, just enough that where others can benefit from, and yourself, of course, too. That's a message at this time.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Bobby, and I'll be asking their questions. First up, what are some of my connections to your collective?
Yes, you've had reptilian incarnations with our collective, but also humanoid. You also had a Pleiadian connection with our society in the past also. You do connect with us. I believe you're mostly with the Galactic Federation of Light from what we are seeing. But I do see many reptilian incarnations of you at this time, positive ones. It does seem like as you incarnate in that form, you have understood it without getting out of hand with it, and other reptilians take you more seriously as a reptilian. It's not why you do that, but it does seem like you made it your own, let's put it that way, where others are reincarnated as a reptilian, and what that reptilian side controlled them, you have a balance there. That's why. But you have other aspects, obviously, that you're connected to.
Okay, Bobby, second question. Do I have any messages from my galactic family?
Yes, you are connecting to, yes, Ashtar Command as one for guidance. That's another reason why we are here, to give you awareness of our presence. But also that your presence here on this planet has a lot to do with nature. To connect with nature, to bring out your connection with nature so you can activate your abilities more and to share your knowledge with others. As nature plays a big part on this planet as for its healing. And to show that you will, in time, of course, see what nature is doing for the earth, basically seeing the energies is bringing. Not just oxygen, is doing much more than that. As it's bringing messages, assistance to humanity, you'll be able to see these things over time.
Okay, next up is Pete.
Hi.
Yes. Greetings.
Hi, greetings. My first question is that any messages for me at this time?
Just to ground your energies. There's been times when your vibration has been all over the place, but sometimes it's difficult to ground. But you can use the Mother Earth's energies, the tree energies, to help you ground. So that's the message at this time.
Yeah, kind of got that sense. My next question is that I've been experiencing some form of how you would say a blockage or some form or somewhat. I was wondering if there is if there's a is it based out of grounding, or is it that, like, do you have any information about this?
The only thing we see is a reptilian presence there. I believe it's only one. It is a Syrian reptilian from what we're seeing, a blue one. Kind of like a square head in some regard. Yes. But it's not very friendly. He's lost, basically. So, basically, I believe you can connect to his energies and clear his vibration.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much.
Yes.
Okay, Cyrus and Ashtar, thank you so much
Yes.
for coming in.
Thank you. Yes, we send our energies to you for great healing and understanding of your planet's vibration. We are with you if you wish us to be. We're always here for assistance. All right.
Welcome back. Stephen's going to do a blessing.
Oh, thank you, Stephen.
Thank you, Ivan. Thank you all.
Well, thank you for that. All right. Thank you. I believe it's an insectoid. I don't know if that's a mantis. All right. Thank you, guys. Have a great weekend. Take care, and